Has Microsoft finally made a tablet that can sensibly, without significant trade-off, supplant your workstation? Shy of returning to the planning phase on the battery, this looks as close as it will get. Did you know the Surface Pro 4 isn't Microsoft's most recent lead tablet? No, that respect goes to the new Microsoft Surface Pro. Now, read our Surface Pro audit. Our fundamental survey of the Surface Pro 4 contains the greater part of the features and lowlights of Microsoft's 2015 Windows 10 tablet. It's proposed as a more edible outline of our full-length audit, in that it shouldn't take the greater part a moment to peruse. While it won't not be the most sizzling surface on the piece nowadays, the Surface Pro 4 is as yet worth considering, regardless of whether there are bits of gossip that another foldable tablet rendition of the Surface may be headed. At the point when the Surface Pro 4 returned out path in October 2015, it was adulated as the common movement of the Surface Pro bloodline. Quick forward to 2018. Despite everything, it holds up extremely well. It's as yet being bolstered by Microsoft, which is as yet supplanting defective Surface Pro 4s. You won't discover a totally new gadget on store racks. However, it's very worth getting a less expensive renovated display. At the season of composing, the new Surface Pro costs recognizably in excess of a comparatively spec Surface Pro 4 that has been restored by the maker. Without a doubt a noteworthy offering point for the more established of the two. For a 2017 model designed with an Intel Core M3 processor, 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of strong-state drive, or SSD, stockpiling, you can expect a value purpose of $799, £799, $1,199. Then again, the more established Surface Pro 4 can be had at a similar cost on Amazon in the US, and incorporates an all the more effective 6th-era Intel Skylake Core i5 CPU, 4 GB of RAM and a 128 GB SSD. Far and away superior. You can discover the Passage Level Center M3 Show confirmed renovated for just $645, £533, about $812, $150, £120, about $387, not as much as the 2017 Surface Pro. Dissimilar to the Surface 3 that preceded, the Surface Pro 4 keeps running on Windows 10 rather than Windows 8 as a matter of course. This is a tremendous advantage considering all that Microsoft's best working framework is able to do. What's more, since it's the last numbered adaptation of Windows, you'll get iterative free updates consistently. The latest refresh is the Windows the 10th of April 2018 update. What's more, while this refresh has had a lot of issues, this new form of Windows 10 brings energizing new highlights like Focus Assist and Timeline, which will enable you to accomplish more work on your gadget. To get you up on the Surface Pro 4's history, it figured out how to present more levels of weight affectability and a huge amount of catches to the mark. However, sold independently, Surface Pen, the type cover console, is additionally heavier and all the more fulfilling to the touch. While the screen determination was supported, the distance to 2736 by 1824, making it 216 pixels per inch, rather than the 128 pixels per inch show of the MacBook Air. With the Surface Pro 4, Microsoft was more worried about culminating an effectively fruitful plan as opposed to making any grandiose advancements. That is the reason it essentially holds a comparative look and feel to that of the Surface Pro 3, though with a couple of minor refinements including another chrome-loaded Microsoft logo and a body the greater part a millimeter more slender than the past age.